Hello friends, how are you? I hope you all are fine. So today we will start with a new chapter, chapter 4, class 11th, conditional and interactive statements. So let's see. There are three types of statements in Python. First, empty statement, second, simple statement, and third, compound statements. So let's see what is empty statement. This statement in Python does nothing. Is that no output? It gives no output. So pass. Empty statement used in Python. So pass is an empty statement used in Python. It moves the interpreter to next statement and generally used in loops and their bodies. So the pass statements is useful where the syntax of the language requires the presence of the statements, but the logic of the program does not. It is also known as the null operation statement. So I hope this is clear. Second one is simple statement. Any single statement in Python is called a simple statement. Is that example? Name is equals to input bracket double inverted comma your name. Third one is compound statement. It represents a group of statements executed as a unit. In Python, compound statement written in a pattern as follows. There are some syntax to write a compound statement. So here see what are the patterns to write a compound statement. So this is a compound statement header, and the next intended body containing multiple compound statements or simple statements. So here I give one example. If a score greater than equals to 100, this sign is colon is header, then print batsman score century. If this condition gets satisfied, then the output will be batsman score century. Else if score greater than is equals to 50, header, then print batsman score half century. If the first condition is not satisfied, then it moves to second one, and if second condition gets satisfied, then the output will be batsman score half century. Then third, else print batsman neither score century or half century. So if the above two conditions get not satisfied, then the last one will be the output, the batsman neither score century or a half century. I will show you with a code in Python. I hope this code is visible. So here the first condition gets satisfied. If we give a score is equals to 100, then the output will be batsman score century. Then if we give a score is equals to 70, then the output will be batsman score half century. And if we give a score is equals to 30, then the batsman neither score century or a half century. Next topic is decision tree. If we are having multiple conditions which has to put in a hierarchical order and output comes automatically, then decision tree to be formed in flowchart. So let's see how we made a flowchart. For example, marks and grade. If the marks is greater than is equals to 60, then the grade is first. If marks is greater than is equals to 50 and less than 60, then the grade is second. And if marks is greater than equals to 33 and less than 50, then the grade is third. Lastly, score is less than 30, then the grade is fail. So let's see how we make a flowchart. This is not actually a flowchart, this is a decision tree. So percentage greater than equals to 60, if this condition gets satisfied, then it will print yes. If this not get satisfied, then the percentage greater than equals to 50 and the percentage less than 60 will be the condition, and if this condition gets satisfied, then it will print second. Or if this not satisfied, then percentage greater than equals to 33 and the percentage less than 50. And then if again this condition gets satisfied, it will print third, and if it not get satisfied, then there is no more conditions, it results false. So in this way we make decision. Then now we will start with the conditional statement. The first is if statement in Python. For decision tree, we use if statement in Python. This is known as conditional statement. This statement is having two parts. First true or then second false. If the condition given with if is true, then go for the execution of the statement written within the if block. And if condition is false, it executes the block of the statement of else part or false block or statement after it blocks, if blocks. So in the previous example, we see the use of if else. There, if is score greater than equals to 100, then it will give the output batsman score century. Let's see what is the syntax for if. So let's see the syntax of using if statements. If condition header file, then statement, then again statements. So let's see with the help of example. Then ch, here ch means character and int means integer. So ch is equals to int, enter any single character. If a is greater than 0 and a is less than 9 header, then print you have entered a digit. So you can do code to check. And here one example, one question, input any two integers, check whether greater than 10 and less than 15. If yes, then multiply the subtraction and addition of the two integers, then print the result. So here a is equals to int input any number, then b is equals to int input any number. Here we have to input two numbers. Then if a is greater than 10 and b is less than 15, header file, then c is equals to a minus b. First we have to do subtraction and then addition, a plus 1. Here a plus b will be, so we have to then multiply the addition and subtraction. So c is equals to subtraction of two numbers, then multiplication, then addition. So then print result in C. So here and is the condition and this colon is a header file and then next two is a body of if execute only when the condition is true. Then second one is if student's grade is A, then show the message as you did well. So here this is a short problem you can do for practice. Here if grade is equals to A. Here is equals to means it is for comparison, that it's equals to or not. So print you did well if grade is equals to. Question 3 is if A is greater than B, then show message as A is more than B. You can do it by yourself. It is same as the question 2. Then we will move to the next conditional statements, is that if else statements. The syntax condition header file, then the body of if or statements. This part will execute only when the condition is true, then else header file, then condition of else. This part will execute only when condition is false. So let's see how we use else statement. Question 4 is if value of a is greater than equals to 0, show a is a positive number, otherwise show a is a negative number. If you don't know the use of if else statements, then you can easily use the statement if. So let's see, if a is greater than equals to 0, print a is positive number. If a is less than 0, print a is a negative number. You can do it with the help of if statements if you don't know the use of if else statements. So we can do it with the help of if else statements. So let's see how we do. If a is greater than equals to 0, print a is a positive number, else print a is a negative number. So next question 5. If value of sales is more than equals to 10,000, then discount is equals to sales into 0.10. Otherwise, discount is equals to sales multiply 0.05. So let's make a code. Write a program. The use of if-else statements. So first, if sales greater than equals to 10,000, discount is equals to sales into 0.10. Print discount is discount. Else discount is equals to sales into 0.05. Print discount is equals to discount. So you can do the code or write a program in Python. Then second one is flowchart. Draw a flowchart to assert three integers and print the largest of the three. Make use of only if statements. So here we have to make a flowchart with the use of only if statements. So start, then input x, y, z. If x is greater than y, the condition gets satisfied, then it will print yes. Then again it will go for next condition if x is greater than z. If this get satisfied, yes, then the print greater number is x. Or if this condition get not satisfied, then print greater number is z. Or if x is greater than y, then this condition not get satisfied, the first one, then it will again move to second condition. If y is greater than z, then yes, print greater number is y. And lastly, we should stop the. Now we will move to another question. Draw a flowchart to input any number and find out whether it is an odd number or an even number. So first we have to make a logic. Step 1, num. Then if num modulus 2 is equals to 0, then if the condition gets satisfied, it will print yes, it is an even number. Or if the condition gets not satisfied, it will print the given number is odd. It means that odd. Then second, step 2, we have to make a flowchart. Start, then this input number, then again here we have to write a decision. If num modulus 2 is equals to 0, condition gets satisfied, yes, then it will display even. If the condition gets not satisfied, then it will display odd. Then lastly we have to stop. Then third one is pseudocode. What is the meaning of pseudocode? Writing the code first in a human readable language, the programmer safeguards against leaving out any important steps. So this is the use of pseudocode. In this step 3, we made a pseudocode. Input num. If num modulus 2 is equals to 0, then print even number. Else print odd number. Then next we will move to step 4, coding in Python. So this is our last step, which is very important. So num is equals to int, input any number. If num %2 or modulus 2 is equals to 0, print num is an even number. Else print num is an odd number. It's that whatever you give the input, the number, it will print. If you give a even number, then it will print it is an even number. If you give odd number, then it will print as it is an odd number. So you can do in this way. First make a logic, then flowchart, then pseudocode, then lastly coding in Python. So that's all for today. Thank you. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe for more videos and share with